Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Tyranny. Last episode, we made our way here to, well first we dealt with the false flag operation that was going on, and then made our way here to Howling Rock. We found Cairn himself, and apparently the plan of the Earthshakers here is to kill him in a way that will unleash a massive burst of energy that will do something to the Scarlet Chorus. We're going to speak with Ash before we do that. But before we even go back to Ash, we have a spire here to investigate, so let's do just that. I am very curious. Oh, we're just here. Another charcoal rubbing. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. Though the drawn rune remains incomplete, it seems likely that the completed design is symmetrical in nature. Should the need arise, you could reasonably guess its original shape.
If we knew what glyph we needed, I'll bet we could unlock this puzzle.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. I think I can guess what this one is. Well, we probably need to go somewhere else in order to, fully get the charcoal rubbing. I'm going to go ahead and make a guess here. Let me take a look. Yeah. Okay, we have that much. And then we have the arcs. Click that, please. Thank you. So that's what I have so far. But we also have these two. And I'm guessing we finish it by doing this. I was right! Haha! We didn't need that third piece! To the top of the spire! Haha! Oh, I'm happy with that. I think this is gonna be a Spire episode here. The now familiar light of the spire courses skyward, trailing off toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as you give in to the warmth of the energy surrounding you. The Dawning Spire in Howling Rock gives you the impression of slow, inexorable movement, like a glacier of living stone. Unstoppable force moves at a pace that no eye could follow. The tower's very immobility is a pretense. With a triumphant heave, you feel the will of the spire stretch across the distance to link its power with Vendrian's well. Too bad Spire could not save Stone Archon from falling to Kairos' edict. Beast Woman thinks Spire would have wanted to. She scratches a spindly curved claw along her collarbone as she peers over the lip of the spire, down at the petrified Archon clutching its base. Are you used to this rush? Because I don't know if I ever will be. We all feel it, right? I feel bad reveling in this moment, knowing it came at the loss of such an immense power, but we will use it to further our cause so it won't have happened in vain. Let's see. I think we'll go with the Infirmary. Training grounds will give us skill trainers, but that doesn't really help with any upgrades. Infirmary is the only one that does, so we'll go with the Infirmary. We may have gotten it a little soon, but we still have. And here we are with the Infirmary. So what can we hire? A master alchemist who brews rare potions to take in battle, a skill trainer who teaches control emotions, life, and use of the magic staff, a merchant with a large collection of poisons, many of them illegal, an alchemist who brews potions to take into battle, merchant with a large collection of potions, merchant with a large collection of potions, an alchemist who provides the infirmary with supplies to create potions, and a master trainer who teaches lore, control, life, and the use of the magic staff. Okay, create magic potions. Nereus. Let's see. Arena. And we can get 3 more. Yep. Inabras, Arresto, and Gela. All merchants. They'll show up later. But first, we have people to speak with here. Ooh. Okay, we have a few things to look at here first. We've got Sigil of Selfless Magic. That's a new one. The scroll contains a magical accent which causes a material force or guarded form spell to only affect the caster's allies, but with an increased duration and strength. Interesting. And we've got a couple things to loot up here. Oh. A small collection of structures rest precariously on a small cliff. Let's see. So we can get various drugs and the like here, and potions, none of which I ever really use. But I do my research and upgrades. Immense crystals envelop what remains of the land in all directions. Alchemist Ambro. Alright, let's speak with you. Welcome to the Spire's Infirmary, Faithbinder. As you can see, we have everything in order and under control. The alchemist nods and smiles. What do you make of the spire? The alchemist glances toward the edge of the spire with an anxious twitch. This is certainly an irregular place to establish our services, but so be it. At least we are removed from the front lines of this conflict, for the time being at least. What can I do here? If you wish to craft potions, we have an alchemy station nearby. We are, of course, producing a modest supply of potions ourselves. You have but to ask, and I'll show you what we've made. What have you made for me? We have nothing for you at the moment. Is that it? Then what about all these scrolls I've found? Are they just let me go up here in order to craft these things? Creeping Dusk. Improves subterfuge, lowest perception distance, healing potions, mind rod venom. Yeah, I think that's all this is. It allows us to craft all sorts of potions, none of which we actually need or use. Alright. Well, let's take a look at our other towers for a minute. Let's start with Sunset Spire. As I believe we completed some research here, and we may be able to do some more. What is the status of your research? Let me just show you our findings. Here we are. A scroll and staggering burn. This recipe will allow you to make staggering burn with access to a Spire Infirmary upgrade. Okay. Good. I want you to research something. We've got items, a drug recipe, and research artifacts. That's scroll, and 3 scrolls, and 2 scrolls. You know what? Research an artifact. That should be fun. Now, I kind of want to take a look at the Mountain Spire for a second. See if that structure we have in there is going to do anything. Let's see. First, Revos. Made anything for me lately? We have a few things. Not much of value, but still. Let's see here. You can feel your power stretched across the continent, spanning mountains and rivers. The clamoring echoes of fear, love, respect, adoration, and awe encircle you as you approach the machine. If you concentrate, it would appear you can begin the same trance that showed you glimpses of the previous spire. As your hand makes contact with the sculpture, your senses break into a dozen fragments. Your vision becomes a composite of countless other eyes all pointed at the spire. Excuse me. Their fear churns your guts, their hopes enervate your limbs, their admiration seems to fill your stomach and slake your thirst. A lightning strike leagues from the spire flashes, and you see it from a dozen different angles all at once. These dozen sensations are all those looking at the spire in this instance. Relax. Try to take in all the visions at once. With a calming exhale, you focus on the flood of sensations, sipping the visions so as not to drown. Common to all the visions are the shared experience of looking upon the spire. The concern, focus, fear, and curiosity of these onlookers stir the arcane energies of the great monument, and the greater the passion behind these thoughts, the more the spire crackles with potential. Attempt to inhabit a particular viewer. Focusing on a particular point of view, your senses settle into a field far away, into a body looking at the mountain spire in awe. As he peers at the spire, you can tell he knows the stone edifice is yours, and his fear and concern toward you feel palpable and invigorating, as if the more he fears you, the more limitless you become. Step away. Interesting. Alright. Excuse me again. Now to the Ocean Spire. Okay, Volus. Have you completed forging an item for me? Let's see. Yes, we have Heart's Blood, which I believe is a dagger. Exsanguinating? 40% damage and below 35% health. Nice. Fire a bouncing bolt of energy. Each enemy that is hit takes piercing damage and transfers health to the wielder. Affected foes will also have their might, quickness, and vitality reduced for the remainder of combat. Amount of health transfer scales with Heart's Blood's renown. The handle of Heart's Blood is tightly wrapped with cords of severed human tendons, and the blade itself is curved at an angle that encourages open wounds. This crude design was the product of a mage who translated the pre-Empire runes on the surface of a battered shield. To his surprise, he discovered a poem, though much of the context and meaning were lost. Heart's Blood, urgent to spill, open drink, grant us the boon of your delight. The mage recognized the rune for blood to correspond with a contemporary archon, suggesting there was power in the name. He spent the remainder of his career puzzling out the theory behind a blade that fit the shield, an effort that yielded the early properties of this weapon, and a mystery left dormant until now. Those who hold Heart's Blood are consumed by waves of eagerness, and the need to plunge the blade into an enemy's guts at times becomes overwhelming. Whatever dark heritage first conceived of this misshapen weapon, it is now awake to embrace its destiny. Okay. Achievement Overkill. Probably from getting so many, artifacts. Can you forge something for me? Let's see. Zeal here, which is a dagger. I kind of want to forge some of these, artifacts. Still can't make Nightwalker's boots. Can make Commander's plate, which I guess for the sake of having this, we can make it. Anyway, with this dagger, you are going to get it, I believe. Oh, yes. Oh, no, you're wielding the Grave Bow. So if I give you this, it's higher accuracy, higher recovery, lower DPS than Titan's Knuckle. I guess that's not too surprising. but it being lower than this one, than a regular bronze dagger with no special abilities. That is almost surprising, but I imagine... No, not upgrade that. Upgrade this. Currently that's 13 to 18. If I upgrade it, that'll be 14 to 18, which will be better. Upgrade it. And now... that'll work. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't believe this can be upgraded. No. Dauntless cannot. That could, but I don't care to. Harbinger's Wings? I mean, I haven't been using it. This, I think maybe I should upgrade. There we go. Binding of Shadows upgraded. You have nothing to upgrade. You have nothing I really care to upgrade more. I mean, I could upgrade that more, but I don't really care to right now. And you should probably upgrade this. At least a couple times. Yeah, that works. Okay. There we go. Now let's go back to the original tower for a second here. The Dawning Spire. So I wonder what's in Cacophony there. Okay, we have a whole load of people that we can speak with now, so let's do just that. Do you have anything? No. Okay, Nereus. Fadefinder, come closer. I have something for you. The thin stranger offers a toothy smile and beckons with a hand curled into a fist. Step closer. There we are. This should only take a moment. Before you can react, he opens his palm to reveal a handful of black powder, which he blows into your face with the full force of his breath. It's too late to do anything about it. You bat at the cloud to disperse it, but you've already inhaled no small amount of the substance. He nonchalantly slaps his hands together to clean them off. Nothing to worry about. Those were ordinary ashes. What do you think would have happened if I was a dishonest man, You would be sucking the air for breath as your skin turned the color of rotten eggplant. I'm sorry, what are you trying to prove? Wars can be fought with more than just blunt objects. Growing comfortable with poisons can be as unnerving as spooning a scourge, but in truth these seemingly innocuous powders and potions can be your most enthusiastic friend on the battlefield. He grins and opens a deep satchel. I'll take a look at your friends, but if you even think of poisoning me, I'll have your head. Okay. So, what are these? Oh, I didn't mean to... So, what is Drowsy Drop? Mercenaries within the tiers is that causes people to fall asleep. Weakened. Dazed. I don't even know how these get used. But okay. Let's see. Damaro. Damaro looks off towards the stone sea. This is the furthest I've been from my home in Halfgate. He takes a deep breath. The air is a lot clearer here. It'll help with the herb's potency. You can imagine the difficulties we had with the edict in the Stone Sea. Why did you leave Halfgate and offer your services to me? I made good with the few resources I had, but eventually even the little I had ran out. I closed up shop, and that's when I decided to take my skills elsewhere. What have you made for me? I don't have anything for you at the moment. Check back later. Alright. Next we have Gela here. Gela salutes you. Graven Ash has given me permission to provide services to your spire. My contacts to the north provide me with a wide variety of potions. She looks around the other workers throughout the apothecary. Far more effective than these southern grown herbs. You come from the north. Her mouth forms a wide smile. Yes, proud to say. Her smile subsides into a slight frown. I've been away quite a while now. Hopefully many of us will be sent back home once the tears have been taken. Let me see what you have. Etched Wooden Charm. Plus 10 control life. Useful for healers. I don't care to buy anything now. Arena. An alchemist looks you up and down with an expression of open curiosity. Reasonably healthy, reasonably fit, evident exposure to military camp diseases and combat conditions. No doubt some worm has invaded the bowels and tripled in size by now. She makes a dismissive wave. You'll be dead before long. Excuse me? She cups her mouth. I said you'll be dead before long! Add healing loss to the list. It's a sad reality of military life. Too much time spent in cramped quarters, sharing a bunk with some half-dead soldier who can't control his fluids. I tend to keep my distance from such squalors to avoid catching what I treat. She gestures around the spire. As you can see. But at your rate, it's all but inevitable that some parasite or poison will devour you from the inside, unless you take special care. Why don't you show me what I can do to treat myself and forestall this inevitable doom? I would love to help, but I need some time to replenish my stock. Come back later. Okay, then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2 more. Ennebrus. The sage is preoccupied with with examining every groove and crack in the stonework of the spire. He sees you and begins to shake his head in astonishment. By Kairos' wrinkled sack, how on Taratus did you build something like this so high off the ground? How do you secure your vials from the wind? What do you do when it rains? Before you have a chance to respond, his face is already leaned into a collection of herbs growing in the planter, completely disregarding any answers you might have for him. I'll be sure to make something worthy of this soaring apothecary, make no mistake of that. What have you made for me? Nothing. And Erasto. The man takes a deep bow. Erasto, at your service. If you are looking for a reliable seller of potions, look no further. Erasto always delivers. Potions are an uncommon commodity. How do you acquire them? I have my ways. Many soldiers fall in battle on all sides, many of them carrying goods such as these that will remain on the battlefield, wasting away. He solemnly nods his head. I simply make sure those goods find their way into able hands yet again. You plunder the dead for potions. Oh no, I have people I pay to do that. Alright, let's see. Spider Silk Sash, extra dodge. And, yeah, potions. Alright. Before I finish, this spire allows for such a long and uninterrupted view. Barrick glances over the edge with hesitation and then shivers. I find restraint and limitations more to my liking, though it is nice to feel a breeze running through these plates of solid rust.
My Lord Binder, you have... What can I do for you?
Okay, I'm not going to say shut up, Barrick, we're leaving. Let me talk to Lantry, though.
One moment, my friend.
Alright, gather your things, you're coming with me. Just for a moment.
Goodbye to you too.
For a short while.
Oh, we have a level up for Ebb. I'll take that. You know what? Accuracy is something I think you need. And on this end... let me see. Surging water actually sounds like it would be a good thing to have. Yeah, surging water sounds like a good thing to have here. We'll go with that. Right, we have the Heart's Blood thing here. But we're also going to add... You are going to have... Where is it? Here it is. Herbalist's Mitts. It's way better than what you've got. So that one is going to be able to be solved. Yep, the extra control life will help a lot. You got better protection. You are doing well, my friend. Now that I think about it... Well,
On it.
we can probably upgrade that later. Do you have anything to say?
One.
No, you do not.
Of course. How can I help? I am nothing if not a semi-reliable font of knowledge. I know everything.
Okay, maybe not. Alright. So that's all that's spoken with. Interesting as these things are. Let's take another quick trip over to the Ocean Spire for a moment. It is nice being able to teleport around like this. Makes traveling so much easier. But yes, I wanted to upgrade. You are fully upgraded, so you're fine. You, I want to upgrade this. No, not that. This. Aoja's Calling. Yes, that's a good thing to have upgraded. And you should probably have Wave's Crest upgraded. Bringing things to purple level is good. You don't really have much else that can be improved, though. Clothing-wise. Which is kind of a bother. It's like, if you want better things, you gotta upgrade them. They don't really have any better cloth items. Doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of a bother. If I upgrade this... No, it's not. It's still not as good as Faithful Promise. Faithful Promise is just overall better. Okay, you're gonna get an upgrade to that, even though you don't use that side very much. Although maybe you should. Yeah, I think we did actually set it up so he was going to use that more. Okay, I don't think there's really anything else that we have to sell or buy or the like. Okay. Let's get back.
Fatebinder, it is good to see you. What do you need?
Oh, my scribe says that this parchment I found in the bastard wound may be ancient music. That's a pretty silly theory. Paper isn't music, it can't even sing. But here, let me see it. Maybe... She carefully supports the ancient vellum in her small hands. If it's notation, it's unlike anything I've ever seen, though. Maybe if you took me to where you found it, there might be something that would illuminate it. Not illuminate like scribes do with parchment, like provide insight. Whatever, you know what I meant. Let me know if you want to return to Bastard's Wound.
Fatebinder, it is... What do you need? Well
And
then,
I
let's
definitely
go.
do. Anyway,
Be
I will
seeing
those
return to
three.
our holy
See you
fast
there.
at once.
And those three. That's a proper setup.
Fatebinder, what do you need?
I do want to go back to Bastard's Wound in order to solve that issue and question. But where was it again? Wasn't it in here? No, that's Lethian's Crossing. Oh, no, wait, now I remember. Now I remember. We'll have to go in there. But first, let's actually finish with the conversation we have. And of course we lost all of that. Okay, you know what? No, they're actually rested. But what the hell? Let's rest here. Is there anywhere to rest? There isn't anywhere to rest. You know what? It doesn't matter. Use camping supplies. We pick up so many loose ones. There we go. Let's see. Pyre, lore, magic skills, dodge, magic defense, all skills, endurance defense, and will defense. And +1 armor. Stolen. Whatever armor stolen means. Okay. We are good. Alright. Next episode, we'll need to speak with Ash, and maybe we'll do a quick run back to Bastard's Wound and see if we can figure out anything there. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is Jason Pendragon, Kills in Shadow, Verse, and Siren. This has been a Let's Play of Tyranny, and I shall see you all next time.